Have you ever replayed a moment in your head 100 times? The words you said, or maybe the words you didn't say? That's overthinking. It's your mind trying to fix what's already gone, to solve a puzzle that has no solution. But here's the hard truth. Overthinking doesn't solve your problems, it just makes them heavier. You're not tired. Your mind is. You've spent all day replaying what went wrong, imagining what might happen next, and calling it thinking. But this kind of thinking isn't helping you. It's draining you. The truth is, you don't need more answers. You just need peace. Today we're going to talk about how to stop overthinking, calm your mind, and finally feel free. Because peace isn't found by thinking more. It's found by thinking less, but deeper. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how to find it, for real. Overthinking often begins quietly, disguised as something useful. You tell yourself, I'm just trying to understand, or I need to figure this out. But soon, that desire for understanding slips into obsession. Your brain starts replaying conversations, decisions, and fears like a movie stuck on a loop. You find yourself analyzing every single word, every tiny detail, desperately hoping to find some hidden clue that will bring you peace. But peace doesn't come from control. It comes from acceptance. When you live in your head for too long, you stop living in the real world. Your energy gets trapped in a cycle of what-ifs and should-haves. It's like what they say, you don't drown by falling into your thoughts. You drown by staying in them. The longer you stay, the more you disconnect from the present moment, where life is actually happening. So, why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we get caught in these mental traps? At its core, overthinking comes from a deep-seated desire for certainty. We want a guarantee that everything will be okay, that we won't get hurt, that we'll make the right choice. But life is inherently uncertain, and deep down, we know it. So we keep thinking, analyzing, and worrying as if we can find a magical thought that will save us from all potential pain. In reality, overthinking is just fear wearing a mask of logic. We call it being careful or being smart, but it's really just our fear pretending to protect us. It convinces us that if we think hard enough, we can prevent bad things from happening. The solution isn't to stop thinking altogether. That's impossible. The real solution is to start trusting ourselves, trusting the process, and trusting that we can handle whatever comes our way. The first step to breaking free is something you can do right now: awareness. You can't stop a habit you don't even notice you're doing. So the next time your mind starts spinning out of control, don't fight it. Don't try to force the thoughts away. Just notice them. Pause for a second and say to yourself, I'm overthinking again. And then add this crucial part. That's okay. That single moment of non-judgmental awareness is incredibly powerful. It breaks the cycle. Because the moment you notice your thoughts, you are no longer trapped inside them. You become the observer, watching them float by like clouds in the sky. You create a space between you and your thoughts, and in that space, you find calm, clarity, and freedom. You realize you are not your thoughts. You are the one who is aware of them. Overthinking thrives in stillness and loves to make you wait. It whispers in your ear, I'll start when I'm ready, or I need to figure it all out first. But waiting is the enemy of progress. You don't need perfect clarity to move forward. You need courage. The best way to silence the noise in your head is to take action, even if it's a small, imperfect step. Write that message you've been putting off. Start the first page of that project. Say what you truly feel. Action brings clarity in a way that thinking never can. Movement brings peace. When you act, your focus shifts from the endless loop of thinking to the tangible reality of doing. Your brain is forced to engage with the present moment, and suddenly, the worries about the past and future don't seem so loud anymore. A huge part of this journey is learning the power of letting go. You can't control everything, and that's perfectly okay. The constant effort to manage every outcome is exhausting. The moment you truly accept that and let go of the need for control, you make space for peace to enter your life. Try this simple exercise tonight. Before you go to sleep, sit quietly, close your eyes, and say out loud, "I did my best today. I don't need to figure it all out tonight." Give yourself permission to rest. You deserve peace, not perfection. Letting go isn't a sign of weakness. It's a profound form of wisdom. Remember, strong people don't overthink every possibility. They trust their ability to handle whatever comes, and they let go of the rest. Your mind is like a vast sky, and your thoughts are just clouds passing through. You can't stop the clouds from forming and moving, but you can stop chasing them. When you feel overwhelmed by your thoughts, bring your attention back to your body and your senses. This is the practice of presence. Focus on the simple physical sensations of the now, the sound of your own breath, in and out, the feeling of warmth from the sunlight on your skin, the steady, quiet rhythm of your own heart. Presence is the ultimate antidote to overthinking because you simply can't be lost in your head and fully present in your body at the same time. Be where your feet are. Ground yourself in this moment. That is where peace lives. Ultimately, peace is not an accident. It doesn't just happen to you. It's a habit you build day by day. Here are a few simple practices you can start incorporating to quiet your mind. First, journaling. When you feel overwhelmed, write down what you feel, not just what you fear. Getting it out on paper can be incredibly freeing. Second, meditation. Even just 5 minutes a day can reset your brain and calm your nervous system. Third, gratitude. Actively focus on what's working in your life, not what's missing. This shifts your entire perspective. And finally, boundaries. Protect your energy. You don't have to let everyone else's noise live inside your head. These small, consistent habits compound over time, creating a calm, focused mind that is resilient to overthinking. Overthinking steals your peace, your energy, and your joy, but you have the power to take it back. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. You are the calm sky, not the fleeting clouds. So tonight, when your mind starts running again, instead of getting frustrated, just smile, take a deep breath, and whisper to yourself, "It's okay. I don't have to think my way to peace. I can feel my way there." Because true, lasting peace isn't found in having more thoughts. It's found in having more presence. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe for more content on personal growth. Remember to be kind to yourself. You're doing great.